At last they stood still, and a man of them said to Guleesh, Guleesh, do you know where you now are? Not a no, says Guleesh. You're in France, Guleesh, said he. The daughter of the King of France is to be married tonight, the handsomest woman that the sun ever saw, and we must do our best to bring her with us, if we are only able to carry her off. And you must come with us, that we may be able to put the young girl up behind you on the horse, when we'll be bringing her away, for it's not lawful for us to put her sitting beside ourselves. But you're flesh and blood, and she can take a good grip of you so that she won't fall off the horse. Are you satisfied, Guleesh? And won't you do what we're telling you? Why shouldn't I be satisfied? Said Guleesh. I'm satisfied surely, and anything that ye will tell me to do, I'll do it without doubt. They got off their horses' lair, and a man of them said a word that Guleesh did not understand, and on the moment they were lifted up, and Guleesh found himself and his companions in the palace. There was a great feast going on there, and there was not a nobleman or a gentleman in the kingdom but was gathered there, dressed in silk and satin and gold and silver, and the night was as bright as the day with all the lamps and candles that were lit, and Guleesh had to shut his 2 eyes at the brightness. When he opened them again and looked from him, he thought he never saw anything as fine as all he saw there. There were 100 tables spread out, and they're full of meat and drink on each table of them, flesh, meat, and cakes and sweetmeats, and wine and ale, and every drink that ever man saw. The musicians were at the 2 ends of the hall, and they were playing the sweetest music that ever a man's ear heard, and there were young women and fine youths in the middle of the hall, dancing and turning and going round so quickly and so lightly that it put a Suran in Guleesh's head to be looking at them. There were more there playing tricks, and more making fun and laughing, for such a feast as there was that day had not been in France for 20 years, because the old king had no children alive, but only the one daughter, and she was to be married to the son of another king that night. 3 days the feast was going on, and the 3rd night she was to be married, and that was the night that Guleesh and the sheehogues came, hoping, if they could, to carry off with them the king's young daughter.